When it comes to finding your purpose, there's a few things. The first one is that you want to look at the kind of people that you admire. Imagine the kind of people that you go on Instagram and you see the life that they're living. Not even Instagram. I don't want to isolate it to that's a kind of superficial, like what do you think is beautiful and what kind of activities do you think are fun. I'd say Instagram is specifically what's fun and what's pretty to look at in terms of locations or in terms of people. There's that, definitely. You see what you admire in other people in that, but you also see in terms of day-to-day life, like at your work or at other people's work, the kind of people that you look at and you really respect, you really admire. You see that person, you think, maybe you feel a stab of insecurity. I wish I was like that person. Why do you wish you were like that person? What do you admire about them? You take that thing that you admire, that's what you're going to make a plan to be. That's your meaningful goal, because that's what you really care about. And another weird way to figure out what you do admire, is you look at what you're insecure about. Because in a weird way, why would you be insecure about something unless it's really important to you? So you look at those insecurities, you make a plan to beat those insecurities, and that is what's meaningful to you to some extent. And for me, not making these videos was my insecurity, and that's exactly why I'm here now. Even though I keep losing my train of thought, and I've recorded like 5 or 6 different clunks of this, and I'm going to piece them together right at the end, which is going to take me a long time. Don't care. I'm willing to put in that long time, and if it's of value to you, that means so much more to me. But I'm willing to do that, and those are the things that are meaningful to me, and that's how you're going to figure out what's meaningful to you. Oh, the other thing I was going to mention is that even if you don't have an idea of what your purpose is right now and what's meaningful to you, if you give up the activities, the instant gratification activities, and you've got the rest of your time to fill, you're going to have a lot of time to think, and you're going to have a lot of time to get comfortable with what is uncomfortable about yourself. And I would not be surprised if you get a significantly better picture and idea of what the mark that you want to make the world in, what mark you want to make the world, what mark you want to make on the world, what that is. You're going to get a much better idea with that much time alone. Because if you're not feeling anything else with that time, then your brain is going to work hard to figure out what the heck to fill your time with. And you know what? The reason that you probably don't know what your meaning is, what the meaningful pursuits that you can pursue in your life that is meaningful to you, the reason that you probably don't know what they are is because you're so busy distracting yourself with everything else on your phone, with everything else on the video game, everything else on the adult videos on the internet. You don't even have enough, your brain literally doesn't even have enough time to figure out what it wants because it's so distracted. Like I am right now, to be honest. My brain's in 5 different directions. That's why I've had 5 different cuts of this video. Similar to how I would record a way more coherent and way more value to you, quicker, more concisely. When you spend time alone, you're going to figure out what you want. And if you've watched this far, I am extremely grateful, because I've been mumbling on for probably in excess of 20 minutes. And if you found it valuable, consider subscribing. That's all from me. Have a great one.